Howdy. Okay, thank you for being here at 11:44 messages. And Sagittarius, you are the featured sign, and this is going to be your first After Dark Hump Day reading. Now, of course, cross watchers are always welcome. The messages can be flipped. I don't know your business. If you would like to tell me your business, that's totally cool. In the comments, go ahead. There's no judgment here. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. This could be happening, this could have happened, or this, will happen. These are intimate messages, intimate sexual messages for the Sagittarius collective. Anyone dealing with the Sagittarius collective, or anyone that may want to, or of course, vice versa. Okay? So, with that being said, here we go. First card out was the Eight of Pentacles. And this was clarified by the Sun, as well as the Ace of Wands. Now, of course, wands, as you see, it can be, that type of message here, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm going to try to tell you these messages without getting too explicit because, you know. So here we go. For some, this can be a mature relationship as far as older people involved in this relationship. Sexual relationship, of course. Now, I'm going to word these messages as if you are the main focus, Sagittarius, and the cross watchers or, any other person, this is how they feel about you. Okay, that's how I'll word it so that it's not confusing. So, someone here could be into cuddling. In general, both of you are just really into each other. And, maybe someone likes to set the mood when you're about to be intimate, with candles and desserts or, whatever you choose to add into your bedroom setup, drinks, okay? Instead of just being just sex, even if you're not in a relationship, this person can make you feel as if it's not just sex. They could make you feel, comfortable and relaxed. Someone puts in a lot of effort to make you feel that way. They want to make you feel special. You feel comfortable together. You enjoy being intimate with each other. Someone can be very creative in bed, and it excites you being with them intimately. This could be very passionate lovemaking. You probably do things that you've never done with this person just because you feel so comfortable being with them and, in that way. Okay, the next message is the Two of Cups. And it's clarified by the Magician. So with that, this could be a very happy sexual relationship. You understand each other's needs, and both of you put in the necessary work in bed to satisfy each other. This could literally feel magical when you're with this person. You could like looking into each other's eyes before, during, after. You could feel totally hypnotized by this person. Okay? Next message, the Nine of Pentacles. And it's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You may feel as if this person gives you plenty of loving, aka sex. Okay. Now, when I was shuffling these additional messages, I did see the plenty. There's a card that has plenty on it. I did see the plenty card when I was shuffling. Okay, this person could give you plenty of sex. You could feel secure with your body, very secure with your performance in bed. You could just love being seen by your partner. You know, as far as even just walking around just nude, you know, you're very comfortable with your body. They make you feel very comfortable about being, in that vulnerable state. For some, you or the other person could be really into large breasted partners. Or you yourself could have big breasts. For some, you enjoy solo time, aka masturbation, okay? Or for the freaks, no judgment, like I said, but for the freaks, you could even like masturbating in front of this person, or they could like when you do that. You feel very fulfilled sexually. And I do have a little warning, even though it kind of kills the sex vibe, but I do have to say, if you don't want children at this time, be extra careful, okay? But with that aside, this person could be so physically attracted to you, okay? Um, yeah, that sounds like a very wonderful situation where you can just be totally vulnerable in front of each other like that. Anyway, moving on. You got the Four of Pentacles. And it's clarified by the Devil card. Now for that, this person does not, all caps, not want to let you go, okay? They could be totally possessive over you, just hooked. Like I said, the messages could be flipped, but I'm saying that they are hooked on you. They don't want to let you go, Sagittarius, okay? They could even have jealous moments when they see you on the phone talking to someone else. They don't want to share you. They could literally, well, I don't want to say literally, but damn near literally be addicted to you. For some, they feel just like under your spell sexually. For some, they're so into sex with you that they don't care what you do. Like you can do no wrong type situation. They do care what you do, but it's overlooked because of the sex. I'll say that. They just want to keep the relationship, the sexual relationship especially, going. So much so that it clouds their judgment. Okay? Let's move on. You got the High Priestess. And it's clarified by the Two of Cups. Okay. This person could have dreams about you. They could feel like you have some type of past life connection even. They feel a very powerful, spiritual, energetic connection when they're with you sexually. They could even tell you this. They can express this to you. They feel as if you are their soulmate, basically, and you two are totally in sync and know exactly what each other likes. And you just flow, just naturally. You're so in sync in the bedroom, especially. The next card, the Ten of Wands. And it's clear. I gotta show you that card again. Hold on. It's clarified by the Knight of Cups. So with this, someone could do all of the work in bed and it just makes them feel tired sometimes, just overworked. Someone could be a pillow princess here, okay? And I'm not sure if everyone that's watching this understands what a pillow princess is, so I will briefly explain. It's basically someone that just, I don't want to say they just lie there, but it's kind of like someone that doesn't really put in too much work in bed. They want to be catered to. They want someone else to do most of the work. I'll say it like that. So they're called a pillow princess. I mean, you could have heard other meanings, but the original meaning that I know for pillow princess is that. If it's anything else than what I just said, I have nothing to do with that. So, don't quote me on that meaning. I'm just talking about this meaning. Someone that doesn't really do that much in bed. Okay? Now what I saw here, look at the calendar in the back. The only part that's shown is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, aka WTF. Like, what the F? That's what I saw when I was looking at this. That stood out to me. But anyway, yeah, so for some, they could have a lot of work to do, like actual work, and they just try to balance everything, but also make time for sex with you. When I was shuffling these additional messages, I did see the card that says never too busy for you. Okay? It's the never too busy card. So even with all of the responsibilities that they have, they're never too busy for sex with you. Okay? You two might decide to take a relaxing trip because they do have so much work, or you have so much work. Somewhere, tropical, warm, with clear water, the turquoise water, that type of vibe. Just to take your mind off of all of your responsibilities, or all of the person's responsibilities. Now, this could just be a fling that you two have, but you have fun together, so that doesn't matter, Maybe you both are on the same page with that. It's okay that it's just a fling. Someone could literally be an artist, with all of these papers and the stuff in the background. Someone can be an artist, someone that paints, draws, whatever the case is. Okay, next is the Hierophant, clarified by the Four of Pentacles again. Okay, so with that, someone could be very structured, and they are just so wound up that they need sex with the other person to smooth them out, calm them down, loosen them up. Okay? They could just be so into work that they forget to play. So for someone could even be like super religious. That could be a message here too. Super religious or spiritual, and they may not even want to give it up because of that. So they can hold on so tightly to their beliefs, I'll say that, to their parts, to where they don't want to give up, open themselves up like that to someone else. Yeah, it could be that type of situation. Next message, you have the Magician, and it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Someone could be very spiritual here, even wearing the waist beads and have spiritual tattoos. Um, if this could be a new situation and they could introduce you to new things that you haven't tried. When I was getting this message, I heard tantric, like tantric sex. Um, you will enjoy this sexual relationship. You will. Someone could constantly, you know, just want to take you out of the norm sexually, and you are all for it. You will be if this hasn't happened yet. It will be very it's an interesting sexual relationship. I'll say that. Okay, so the next message, Knight of Cups. And that is clarified by the Six of Wands. Okay. So with that, I'm just making sure that I have the right notes here. Okay. Okay. So here we are. Someone could constantly think about having sex with this other person. Their thoughts are just consumed with that. They can't wait until the next time. And this person could have captured you, just swept you up when it comes to that. Maybe they are a poet and you know that's how they were able to woo you. Maybe they tell you their poetry, they read their poetry to you. They're very exciting to be with. And this person could totally fulfill you. Maybe for some, even say things to you during sex. Offer words of encouragement, I'll say, during. For someone, they do enjoy threesomes. They do. This could even be a husband and wife that like to introduce third parties. Two males and a female. It could be that type of situation. There's no judgment on this channel, so do you live your best life, okay? So the next message, moving on, the next message is the Four of Swords. And that's clarified by the King of Pentacles. Look at him. Just take a look at him. Okay. So with this message, immediately, someone could be, now of course there's no gender here, but just giving you a little storyline. There could be an older man that is with a younger woman. He puts in a lot of work sexually, but doesn't want to admit that this tires him out. Maybe he can't keep up with her sex drive. Maybe she wants it all of the time. This could even be a sugar daddy, sugar baby situation. Maybe he, has tried all of the supplements and it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Yeah. So that's the message I got for that. That was kind of interesting. Next message, the Seven of Cups. And it's clarified by the King of Wands. So for this, put this back. Someone could have a magnetic energy and just have a lot of sexual suitors, options, potentials, okay? Men and women, okay? People could have a lot of fantasies about being with you sexually if you are the person, the object of desire here. they could have a lot of fantasies about being with you sexually. Or you could actually engage in fulfilling a lot of fantasies with, multiple partners. Maybe you could be polyamorous. It could be a situation like that. Um, if it's just one person, then, or maybe if this is you, I'm not sure if this is you, but someone here is a passionate lover, full of energy, outgoing in bed, willing to try new things, especially when you have a few drinks in you. Okay, the next message, you got the King of Cups, and this is interesting, and I'll tell you why. You got the King of Cups twice here. So there's that. And it's clarified by the Four of Cups. Now, for this message, someone could really be enjoying a deep sexual connection with you or the other way around, to the point that they are possessive even. But someone, they could just want to explore their options because they may be bored with the sex, honestly. Maybe it's just the same kind of sex every single time and they're kind of over it, you know? When I was shuffling, I did see the boring card when I was, shuffling the additional messages. Someone could just be bored with the sex and just want to go do their own thing. While the other person, they're fine. They're fine with how everything's been going. And, maybe they don't even know this. You did get the King of Cups twice. The King of Cups, this was actually the very first card that came out. I wasn't even, I was just trying to put the energy into the cards and this flew out. So I was like, there must be a reason why it flew out. So I decided to include it in your message. But yeah, you have the King of Cups here twice. So I'm not sure if this is you, Sagittarius, that is all in and, you really like having this deep emotional sexual situation with someone, a partner, I don't know if they're new or old partner. But that person is bored. So maybe you might want to switch things up in bed, or maybe if it's the other person, if you're a cross watcher watching, you might want to switch things up a little to keep the spice. Yeah, keep it exciting. Okay, so now we'll get into, I won't do the shadow cards today. Well, I'll do one shadow card because I believe it's very relevant. Oh, and this might be relevant too. You got the Teach card. So with the situation that I was just talking about, maybe someone needs to get on YouTube or, do some Google searches and see what they could do sexually, to spice things up in the situation so that there's no boredom. Teach could also be, like I said, with this magician, these magician cards. You got the magician twice here. They could teach you things that you've never even, heard of sexually. We can keep going with those messages, so I won't keep going with that. I'll be your toy just to be yours. Like I said, with this situation here, they could just be so obsessed that they don't even care. They don't even care just as long as you just keep them around because they're so addicted to you sexually. Okay, so for the additional messages, I got seductive. Someone can find you totally seductive. And I think that came out with this Nine of Pentacles card. Tantrum. Someone could literally just want to throw a tantrum if you can't be with them sexually. Here for a good time, not a long time. So we did speak about a fling here. That could be the situation. Sex. I mean, that's what this whole thing is about. This whole spread is about sex. So it makes sense that it made its way into the additional messages. Don't take it personally. Like I did say about the sex possibly being, too routine and someone's bored. Don't take it personally. Trying to see what other situation here that don't take it personally could be. That's really the only thing that really comes out to me. Past. So for some, you could have a past person that wants to be with you sexually, or you've recently reconciled with a past person and you're having a sexual relationship with them. I like same-sex relationships. And like I said, with this threesome situation here, you have two men and one woman. Even if it's a male-female couple that likes to introduce a man into the sex, then the man and the woman in the marriage could be into the man as the third party. Or it could be this situation here, because look at this Eight of Pentacles card. Someone could be having I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many people actually will watch this, but I'm pretty sure at least one person could same-sex relationships. Okay? So I think those are all of the messages here. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if there's really much to get out of it. This is more of like an entertainment type vibe, because it's hump day, and hump days, you know what they say about hump days. So I just wanted to do something like that for you. If you like this vibe, consider subscribing. You can also hit the like button for me, because that helps the channel grow. And like I said, you can also, leave me a comment. I do appreciate the feedback. You don't have to tell me all your business, even if it's just to say, hey, that's good too. Okay? Okay, Sagittarius and cross watchers. I'll see you on the next one, okay? See you later.